Hey, good morning YouTube. How y'all doing today? We are here on update 1.1.0.5. Now I have been a little bit quiet over the last week and I haven't put out any new videos because I did get hit with this hot fix and I have done a little bit of testing on it, but when I logged in, even I had an update this morning, so I believe the devs have made a few more tweaks. So we're going to go raw gameplay, my first raid experience on this full live update. So I have been watching the Discord, and it seems that this will be the last big hot fix before the next big update. Now, what are we expecting to see as far as updates to this game? Well, there's still a few more things left on the 2024 roadmap, and it's early November. So 2024 roadmap doesn't really mean it'll all come in 2024. This game released in April. So really that's a year one roadmap going from April to April. So some of those items on that 2024 roadmap won't come along. Let's do a VLF boss mission in Quarry. The Quarry map's my favorite. I don't mind Bunker, but Bunker's kind of dark and it doesn't record well unless I change all my settings to make it nice and bright like I've done in the past. But I'll do some more Bunker runs here in the coming weeks because we got to see how this update is affecting Bunker as well as this one here. Do resource rush, do headshots, and that's good. All right. 1 p.m., little early afternoon raid. But so as far as updates, I believe on the 2024 roadmap, we still have active weather to come into play, and then a couple more big revamps. So I know the next large update is scheduled for March 2025. So hopefully that all comes together and we see it. But I did catch wind that we may see additional 2024 roadmap items show up. Where am I going? That'll show up. So we are going to factory. All right. But we may see another not hot fix, but another update. Getting shot at already. Yep, just the tower guy here. Alright, there you go, he's down. Alright, so we're running the M4 here. But let me get back on track here. There's might be a few more guys up here.
Enemy spotted, engaging now! Moving in! Need suppressive fire! Bastards are advancing in our position! You can't do one shit! You're gonna die here!
It's way back there.
You're outgunned and outmatched!
Alright. Think we're clear? Alright, so we may see the update that changes the weather effect in December time frame. Oop, nope, not the pack. We'll take that. So hopefully that's the case, and If not, then I'm sure it'll be somewhere around there. So I'm hoping we get a nice little Christmas present from the guys at IRR in either late this month or, you know, mid-December, right before the holidays. So I believe I am on custom difficulty. Let me stop right here and we'll take a look at this. Because, yep, so I'm on custom. So these settings are in between mid and high right now. We're going to make our way up the factory. But yeah, so big update in March for sure. And hopefully we see another minor update with some additional, you know, content or changes with some quality of life items come November. Or, I'm sorry, come December. That's what I'm hoping for. But honestly, I could use a little break from playtesting. I've been putting a lot of hours into this game, and it's hard to work content if you're always testing. I don't know if I got that guy or not.
Get behind cover.
We're gonna go after the guy in the tower. Okay.
Visual on hostiles. Opening fire.
Tower to tower.
I'm gonna shoot straighter than you.
What's this guy got?
Enemy detected.
Lots of flinching, no hits. So these guys are pretty reactive here this morning on this build. Put me to work. Oh, there's another
They're
one.
over there. Say your prayers, Mark.
There we go. There we go. That's a nice foul. We'll take that. We got plenty of painkillers. Repack. We checked this guy already. Let's go check this building up here, and then we'll make our way to warehouse and up to the factory and see what that factory battle looks like. Alright, throw that on there for now. Throw that on there for now. Looks like he's got 855. So far, the AI are pretty spicy during testing. We did have a few issues where the enemy were going through their alert statuses, but they were not engaging in an exciting manner. Sometimes the AI would be, you know, kind of boring. actually, we can make more space. We can put that in there. And we'll put those in there. And that 338 AP we'll put in there. Take some of this loot. But yeah, so far, I'm feeling pretty good here. I don't think this game is fun when the AI are just on the map as something to shoot at. I like the exciting engagements. I like when the AI are aggressive. So they kind of got to get into a point where mid difficulty is more like challenging difficulty, and then high difficulty is hard. But you don't really want the AI to just feel like they're all snipers and aimbots, even if they're just carrying an MP5. So I think in the future they're going to have to work on some different profiles for AI types, and hopefully we get.
Fuck you, man! Fuck you!
He was kind of dark. I couldn't see him. I had to hit the flashlight. That's all FMJ. I don't want to load FMJ though. So I've been asked why I take the painkillers even though I'm not injured, and that's because the painkillers give you a buff.
Visual on hostile contact!
Oh, my aim is off this morning. I am going into this great cold.
Enemy spotted!
But I'm not a big fan of the...
Immediate first aid! I'm badly
Gosh, they're coming through the side too. Alright, let's push up here and see if we can collect ourselves real quick. I'm gonna run out of ammo before I get to the boss fight. Alright. I don't even know where I was at. Those guys threw me all off. That's a good sign. Whew. Anyways, I like when the AI feel like they're feeling right now. They've got me in a high alert status, on my toes, paying attention, trying to make sure I don't make mistakes. Let me go ahead and fully load that. Alright, we'll put that on there. It's a better grip. There we go, that's what we needed. What does this guy have on him? An SKS. But yeah, the painkillers, they give you a 2-minute buff. Kind of like a secondary layer of HP, if you will. And they give you that buff regardless of your current health level. So I like to take them before I go into areas where I know I'm going to get into a fight, because they do mitigate damage to your base health factor. So if you're feeling like you're getting one tapped try using painkillers a little more often and keeping that buff up. Alright, we're going to slow down here as we come in the factory. So we're coming up on the boss area. And I'm going to try and... Oop, there's a guy up in that tower there. Oh, he moved. I don't have an optic, but we'll try and take that guy out in the tower before he has a chance to see me. I do have the perception range up slightly higher than mid difficulty, but not as high as it is on high difficulty. Take him out from a distance there. So I took those shots from far enough away that even though I was unsuppressed, didn't alert all these guys. Was that the boss down there? That dude looked pretty kiddie. That was the boss. Well, guess we'll have to go and clear the rest of it out and see if we can find some good loot. Alright, our painkiller wore off, so we're going to take this.
Commencing perimeter check. Grid clear. Moving forward.
Usual activity reported.
I feel like every time I use the M4, like, I'm using it with 855, and 855's got great stats. I don't know if it's just the way the M4 recoils or what, but I always feel like it takes a lot of shots. I do like the MCX a little better. We're going to take that Scar Heavy. I just feel like the M4 isn't as... the recoil isn't as controllable as like the MCX. And don't even get me started on the AUG, because I know a lot of people love the AUG. The AUG is not my favorite weapon by any means.
Sector Delta clear.
So we're going to try and clear this place out.
Sector clear.
Do a little looting here. I did reset my account, or wipe my account rather, a little while ago. So I am restocking a lot of medical items and whatnot.
Sector Alpha clear.
There we go. That's a... drop that. Throw one of those on there. And we'll go ahead and throw that in there.
was prepared for the heat requirement, but not the humidity. Sector Bravo, clear.
Hit that headshot.
Hostile!
Can't see him.
Is that all you got?
Alright, we're gonna pop a painkiller again, and then we're gonna reposition.
Enemy detected!
There we go.
Eyes open. Eyes open. Potential security breach. Check it out.
Alright,
Area clear.
let's run over here while we got a minute. Get this safe. Not gonna be able to fit that book. There, footsteps running my way. What I'm gonna do is completely vacate this area so that I don't get sandwiched by multiple directions.
Grid clear. Moving forward. Unidentified activity in our sector.
Alright, here's one of my favorite positions here. Get a good peek on this area. I don't see anybody. They may have came into the building below. And they're in their searching status looking for me. We're going to go check the guy I killed in the tower up there. See what kind of weapon he has.
Commencing grid search.
So, just like a lot of games, you always try to take out the guys that have a long line of sight on you. That's why I check the towers and I try to engage them from a distance where they wouldn't engage me until I engaged them, so that I got to be the first to shoot.
Leave me alive.
But you've seen them also spot me and engage me. Before I saw them plenty of times. Take that off. Sit that there. What's this one got? Second mags always have FMJ. What's this one got in the mag? I just heard a guy react. I don't know what he's reacting from. A little bit of fog coming in. All right. Oh, he's shooting from way far away. Alright, so you can get up here, and if you do the crouch jump, you can get up on the fence line here. I don't think I heard anybody in this tower.
Suspicious activity reported. Stay alert.
Nobody in the tower, but there are guys out back.
Visual and hostile target.
Alright. Let's head on down into this warehouse. I'm gonna go check the big safe. There's still some guys roaming around down here. I heard the footsteps. Graphics looking really good. So you can't see it on my screen, but on my on the recording screen. But you can see it on my screen. I'm running 140, 150 frames inside the factory here. $143K. I heard the footsteps back there. So on the Discord, I have seen a lot of people complaining that they can't get the direction on the AI. I haven't really had much issues with that. I'm using a Logitech, I think G935 headset. And for me, if I stop moving and listen, I don't have too many issues with locating the AI. I don't know where this guy is. I think he's this way. He might be out back. I'm gonna come down here and swing this side. There he is. So, there you go. I just stayed quiet. I took my time, and I moved until his location started making sense. don't remember if that last guy still... I don't know if that guy pushed me and relocated, or if the other guy we saw is back here on his standard patrol route. But we're gonna hit the last weapons case over here. I don't hear any footsteps. Oh, beautiful. Let's make 5. Keep my stocks up. Put a flashlight on the file. Alright, I'm gonna run back out front. What does this guy have in the mag? Just FMJ. FMJ. I'm gonna run back out front to where the boss died, because I didn't check his... I don't recall checking his pack to see if he had any unique items in there. Then we'll go ahead and we'll get out of here and see how much money I made on this mission. So I know I play these boss missions all the time. That's what most of my videos are, because I think I end up with more exciting fights most of the time. Where'd that boss go down at? There he is. I didn't miss anything, did I? No. And I tore his head up and I tore his vest up, so we're not going to worry about that either. Alright, so let's get out of here, and then we'll go see how much loot I made. Shut this raid down. So this is my first official experience on Alpha Build 1.1.05. And pretty solid raid. You know, we took a little bit of damage. We got surprised by some AI. If you notice, I play pretty aggressively. I push the AI, I let them push me, and sometimes I get spotted and engaged, but as long as you react to it quickly, it seems to work in my favor. Man. But this is my M4 build. We'll talk about this M4 build that I used a little bit once we get back into the hideout here. It's a little bit different, a little bit longer video. Talk about my stuff here. Alright, so I don't have any loot in my vest or anything except for this file. This file is worth 6,100. And backpack contents are 144k. So, pretty solid raid. This is pretty much a standard raid for me in most cases. We'll look at my stash real quick so you can see I don't need another file. So we're going to sell this file. Does any of them... I might need a grip. So we'll keep the angle grip. And I'll throw that sight on... Oh. That one's got the regular body on it. Throw the sight on this one here. I don't need any M80 either, so we're going to sell that for 4,800. This is my first Scar Heavy since I wiped. And you're saying, yeah, you just wiped, but you got 3.6 million. Well, I had 3.6 million because, you know, I play test. So I have to have resources available in order to test everything that we got to test. Alright. Actually, let's sell that site. And we're going to take the UH1 and throw it over there instead. Sell that, sell that. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. And this is worth 28. Pop this open. Keeping that, that, and that. So, made good money. Got an additional V4 vest. So when this one takes a little more damage, that's still good enough for me to raid. I don't like when it gets down below about, 70 to 80 points. That's usually where I start swapping them out. But we're getting some BP stacks. We'll be able to do an AK raid pretty soon. Got a lot of people on the Discord that talk about not liking the AK. Personally, I love the AK. That's only got one stack left, so we'll replace that. Alright, so we got some new gear. Got plenty of cash. This is my cash storage hack here. I take a Delta pack and I fill it with the Virtus rigs. And each rig holds, what is that? 8, 12. 12 stacks of cash. So each one of these holds 1.2 million times 6. So you're looking at 6 something million bucks. So, and this is all the space it takes up. Right now, to me, this is the best storage system for cash in the game as far as saving space, because I know some other people have complained that they ran out of space. We'll save this V4 up here. Alright, so this is the M4 I used. Now, for me, I like my ergo stat to be about 45 or higher. That's where the guns feel like they move the best for me in the way I play. Faster ADS, just fast. The guns just feel better to me when you get above 45 ergonomics, or at least right around 45, because some of my builds are like 43, 44 ergo. Recoil, you want this low, but pretty much as long as it's under 20, it's solid. Now I have so let's compare. This is my MCX build. Now this MCX feels way better to me than this M4 does. So I had to run the SE3 grip to get the recoil down under 20, but the ergo is higher on the M4, which feels good. But the recoil being down at 10.5 realm is better feeling to me than the 16 on the M4. But the M4 just seems to move a lot, and it might seem like a minor difference, but if you watch the M4's recoil, I mean, that recoil is solid, but that reticle is actually bouncing a lot. And if I go to the MCX, I feel like it's not bouncing quite as much, or I don't know, but I like the MCX better than the M4, but the M4 is a solid platform, and I know everybody plays a little bit different, but to me, you'll find me mostly using unmagnified optics, and if I can find a secondary that I can put a magnified optic on, that's what I go for. But yeah, so we made about 100K that raid, and I've got some missions that I haven't accepted the rewards for. We'll do that real quick. Then I'm gonna pretty much sell everything here, because we'll save that. Save that one too. I always take a flashlight. I don't use the lasers or anything. I don't feel like they add anything. If they added stats to the gun, like other games, it improves your hip fire accuracy and stuff like that. That Troy Grip, what are the stats on this? 38 and 25. So what we're gonna do, we're definitely gonna sell that there. We'll play with this later, but what we'll probably do with the Scar is we'll come over here, go to muzzles, and we're not gonna suppress it because the Scar doesn't have a whole lot of ergo. So that gets it down under 20. Remember I said that under 20 stat. So if we do that, that's 40.5 versus 36. So I'd rather have a little more ergo because I'm going to play the Scar Heavy semi-auto. So I'm not really too worried about that recoil stat. But you've seen my Scar Heavy video. Yeah, that recoil is fine. I'd rather have the ergo that we get. So you've seen my Scar Heavy video. I love running it with M62. I'll probably do an MCX raid, but if you all want to see a particular weapon build, please drop it in the comments. I'd love to do that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this down because, well, that was a solid raid. I think the game's in a really good state. The AI are reactive and looking good, and they'll be challenging. So my recommendation to you all is when the AI engage you, react to it. Move to cover, spot where they are, engage them, reposition because they do focus on your position. And if they don't see you move, you will catch them going to the location you were or still looking there until they see you again. For my current settings, custom, I'm going to scroll through these nice and slow. Reaction time is 0.4. AI memory length is 60 seconds. Their perception threshold is 20%, so they only need to see 20% of me at up to 130 meters to spot me. Their perception range lost. You can tell I adjusted it because it used to be perfectly 250 and apparently I moved it to 251. Not going to make a difference, but that's a long distance to get away for them to completely lose you. So they're going to track me for that entire 60-second period of their memory length. Their perception angle on mid, this is 70. This is at 80, so that makes their field of view a little bit bigger. If you didn't want them to snap on you when you're viewing them from the side, you can reduce this angle, and that'll give you the ability to move around their peripheral vision a little bit more. And then once they spot you, this is maxed out at 100. Considering I play at 110, I feel that's fair. And when I say 110, I'm talking about my field of view because these two factors are their minimal field of view and their maximum field of view. Alright, Spino 2, this means they're shooting center chest. They'll hit you in the plate most often. That doesn't mean that is the only location they'll shoot because I have taken damage to the head still and everything depending on the angle they're firing at me at, because you do have a miss angle factor. So their accuracy, I have it set to 40%. I may actually lower that a little bit more and see how that goes. Maybe like 35% instead of 40, make them a little bit more accurate. And their deliberate shot count is 1. So you could increase this so that they fire more shots per burst. But I like it where it's at. Their deliberate miss time is half a second. So that means their first burst over the first half second of the engagement is going to deliberately miss you. And you'd say, why would you have this factor? Well, because you're fighting AI. They're not... If you have them always immediately accurate with no deliberate miss, then they're going to one-tap you and shoot you in the head, which is what people complain about already. But you have a factor here, they miss you, you move, you relocate, you find cover, and you react to the AI. Their reset time on this factor is 10 seconds. So that means if I get out of sight, out of mind for 10 seconds, the next time they engage me, they will be back into this deliberate miss zone. All right, miss angle is 4. So when they do miss you on this deliberate miss, it'll be, I don't know exactly what this is, but I would guess that is probably like 40% because I think this is, oh no, it's 4%. 1 to 40%. But this is what gives you that flinch factor when they miss. All right, I don't touch the damage multipliers. I guess standard AI could be increased to 1 as well, so it's a fair fight. But this gives you a little bit of time to react. So you could lower the AI damage multiplier a little bit if you're getting shot a lot, so that you get hit, but you get more time to react. But those are my settings. That's what I just ran this raid on. I'm going to take note of these settings, and I'm going to play on straight mid. And if mid feels a little lackluster to me, I'll go back to this, and these will be my standard settings that I play on, because I feel like high difficulty, the AI just get a little aim body, and it's not as much fun. But long video today. If you all stuck around and watched it, thank you so much. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I am going to keep covering this game. I look forward to more updates, but maybe I'll give a few other things a try as well. So this is Nemesis signing out. Please like, subscribe, comment, come back, help out that algorithm, and you all have a outstanding weekend. Go thank a veteran. We have Veterans Day coming up. I'm a veteran. So again, thank you all, and you all have a great one.